This one under bizarre. Mila Kunis is setting the record straight. She didn't steal anybody's, wait for it, chicken. But first, Robert Downey Jr.'s super awkward interview. Steel yourself for a cringe-worthy experience. The moment Robert Downey Jr. cut a promotional interview short recently after the questions veered a little too far from Avengers: Age of Ultron.
You've talked in other interviews again about taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether you think you're free of all of that, or whether that's still something.
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
Well, I'm just asking questions, that's all.
Right.
Okay.
Bye.
Awkward.
You see, okay, it's just getting a little dinosaur nervous.
No, look, I don't want to do that.
I was like, which chicken did I steal?
It's a bizarre story. Mila Kunis has been accused of stealing a pet chicken from a Ukrainian child. Singer Christina Caro is suing the actress for the alleged theft, saying it happened when they were growing up together in Ukraine. Kunis responded in this video via TMZ.
I would never steal someone else's chicken. I wouldn't.
Caro is seeking $5,000 to cover therapy sessions she needs due to, quote, the loss of her pet chicken named Doggy. However, Kunis says she has not been served with any papers. Plus, according to the couple, Caro coincidentally has a new music video coming out in the near future. As the world waits in eager anticipation for royal baby number 2, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have a tough task ahead of them, naming the new prince or princess.
The odds are in favor of a girl named Alice. Other names in the running are Elizabeth and Charlotte. If it's a boy, the most favored names right now are James, Arthur, and Philip, after William's grandfather.
As for where the Duchess will welcome her child,
once again, Kate will be staying in the Lindo wing of St. Mary's Hospital in London, and it's quite luxurious. There is champagne available should she want it. Well, William might. And there's a private chef.
check out Hello Canada for a special look at Will and Kate's marriage before they welcome their second child. It's on newsstands and your next issue app today. And we've got some big movie news for Spider-Man fans. Plus, Russell Crowe tells us about making his directorial debut. Spider-Man is going back to his graphic roots. Sony has just announced a new animated film for the web-slinging superhero to be written by the duo behind the Lego movie, Phil Lord and Chris Miller. It'll hit theaters in July 2018. The project will apparently exist independently of the live-action Spider-Man universe. The 50 Shades of Grey sequel has found its writer. According to The Hollywood Reporter, author E.L. James has enlisted her husband to pen the movie adaptation of 50 Shades Darker. Niall Leonard is an author and has written for various British TV shows in the past and did some work on the first 50 Shades flick. His new gig comes after both the screenwriter and the director of 50 Shades of Grey left the franchise following drama with James.
It's my job to steer my boys to manhood. I failed them.
Russell Crowe is making a splash with The Water Diviner, a riveting tale set in the aftermath of World War I's notorious Battle of Gallipoli. Our Thor Dykal sat down with a Hollywood heavyweight to discuss the film's responsibility.
There's a key scene in the movie that talks about how this is the first war that gives a damn about the dead, and that really struck with me. Why was the story important to examine the nameless victims?
I just wanted to put it in perspective for people, particularly that figure of how many people had died without any type of burial.
This is an ambitious project for a first-time feature film director.
So they told me.
Yeah, he worked with great filmmakers like Ridley Scott, Peter Weir, Ron Howard. Did you draw inspiration from any of them?
Every single director I've ever worked with, I've been learning from. Sometimes you're learning good things, and sometimes you're learning things that you'll never do yourself.
The Water Diviner opens in select theaters tomorrow. All right, we want to know, what do you think of Robert Downey Jr.'s reaction in that interview? Tweet us at NCity.